Some of my subscribers here for Discovering the Scriptures have wondered, why has it taken so long for me to put up new material? I'll tell you. I got promoted at my job. I am a working minister. I work a manual job. And I got promoted to management, which means that I'm still working manually, and I also have a few people under me now. My hours went from 40 to 45 to up to 60 to 70 hours a week. Plus, due to this situation with the virus and understanding what is probably going to take place, I decided to put in a very large garden so that I can go ahead and raise vegetables and fruit, can them, dry them, freeze them, and prepare for what's probably going to be the up and coming stopping of the distribution of the food to the stores, as we've seen with the stopping of the meat processing plants, all four major ones here in the U.S. Also, I purchased a couple of extra freezers. Well, actually, they only have two. A deep chest and a stand-up, so I can go ahead and stock up on food for me and my family and my household. So I have been very busy trying to keep our spirituality food going, and to get drive-in church so that we have church in the parking lot in our cars so that we can keep free from the virus from each other, and also working and having to go through the ups and downs of the violence and the people who refuse to do what is right as far as respecting others and themselves. I had one man hit me in the face when I told his friend he had to pull his mask up over his mouth and nose while he constantly shopped in the store. And his friend came and got in my face and started cussing me out and then hit me in the face. So I had to call the police on him. So there has been many things going on. I've been very, very tired from having to deal with people and their illogical behavior concerning these masks. I wear these masks on my face minimum 9 hours, maximum 14 hours a day. N95 mask on my face. It's hot, it's stuffy. I had to buy a fan to push the air up on my neck to keep me from passing out while I'm working because I'm sweating. So I put in the garden. I've been praying, been doing the best I can to hold up myself and others, and to ask God to show me why. So knowing that it happened with the Spanish flu in the early 1900s and listening to the accounts of that, one of the things that we saw prematurely with the very first wave of this coronavirus was the cutting off of the meat processing plants here in the United States. So I'm getting ready for another outbreak since we're releasing people from being housed up before this thing has been stopped. And so that means that this is probably going to be a humongous another outbreak, which will cause people to be afraid to go and to work, which will stop the trucks, the trains, and everything else to bring food to us. So the food will stay in warehouses and rot. And also, more than likely, the people will be afraid to go to work, so they'll shut off the electricity and the water because nobody will be there to keep it going. So preparing for what might come to be. And if it doesn't, well, then we've put a lot of money into overtime and getting the foods that we need and everything, so we'll be stocked up. I suggest you do the same. Stock up on food and necessities and water, and get ready to be able to cook outdoors, and try to get, if you can, solar panels so you can go ahead and keep your stuff refrigerated. If worse comes to worse, that'll take care of you. If not, well, then you're helping yourself to lower your electricity. And if you can't do that, you can at least have the a fire pit, if possible, or something to be able to cook, or get foods that you don't have to cook. I've stocked up on canned tuna fish. a lot of canned meats, deviled hams, canned hams, and laundry detergent, things that you need to have no matter what. So that's what I've been doing. I still need your prayers, please, because the last 3 days, 3 days ago, people were violent. That's when I got hit in the face. The next day, people were just downright combative and rude. And yesterday, the people were just it's all about me and forget you. And just, I'm not wearing masks, I'm not doing this, into a privately owned store. So they don't have rights like you do in public or in a government facilities. This is a private owned facility. You either obey by their rules or you don't get to come in. And as far as the governor here in Michigan, you had to wear a mask. So we had these idiots coming in, and now they're bringing their children and their babies in, not wearing masks, the kids, at all. So these parents are exposing the children to this virus. An awful thing, and in my opinion, child abuse. It's just awful. So I'm having to deal with a lot of that and having to pray through what I see as being wrong. Respect yourself. Respect others. God gave you a brain. Use it. It's not so hard, people, to wear a mask that's appropriate to do so. And if you can't or you don't want to, stay home. Have your food delivered. Have somebody else pick it up for you. It's healthier that way anyways. You don't have to get yourself exposed. God bless, and continue to go to God in prayer and bring everything to Him and be honest about you and how you feel when you pray to Him. God bless, and please keep me in your prayers. It's very hard to continue doing all the things that I'm doing and to lose sleep to make this ministry happen, which is what I had to do today. I worked and got less than 5 hours sleep so I can get up and do this ministry before going to work again. So I need your prayers, please. God bless.